Welcome to video for learning box and whisker plot in Excel. In previous video, we have learned what is the histogram chart, when and where to use that chart. Then we have also looked at various options available in Excel to customize that chart. Now, after looking at that histogram chart, you would ask that, okay, we have understood how the sample has been distributed for each of the batch. Could you also tell us what is the average weight of all the samples in each of the batch? Or what is the median weight? Or what are the weight for second quartile and third quartile and so on? This will help you to understand your data for sample packets in much more better manner. However, histogram chart will not be able to answer that questions. In such situation, you can use box and whisker plot. Also, using this box and whisker plot, you can compare the samples data for all the three batches together in a single chart itself, which is not possible in a histogram chart. So before we start creating this chart in Excel, let us quickly understand how to read this box and whisker plot. So here on screen you can see that I have displayed box and whisker plot, which is also known as box plot. It displays lot of information in a single chart itself. Here on screen you can see that box and whisker plot is created for the samples from all the three batches. The X mark in all of these three charts displays the average weight for samples in a given batch. So for batch 3 you can see that the average weight might be near to 108 grams. The horizontal lines inside this box represent the median line. So batch 3 it might be around approximately 108 or 9 grams in between that. The small circles at the top and the bottom displays the outlier items in your batches. Whisker at the bottom of box represent the first quartile range. Starting from the bottom of box till the median line, it displays the second quartile. From median line to the top of the box, it displays the third quartile. And finally, the whisker above this box represent the fourth quartile. Now with this information, now looking at this box and whisker plot, we can clearly understand that batch 2 for most of the sample packets have weight near to average or median, with few outliers at the lower end and the higher end as well. Further, now looking at the batch 1, it is evident that most of the packets have the weight below 100 grams and average weight of the packets for this batch is also around 95 grams. So this might be a concern for Lay's. Also, there is one outlier packet having weight more than 120 grams. And similarly for batch 3, we can conclude that packets are having weight more than 100 grams and even the average weight is around 108 grams. There are few outliers at the bottom as well for this batch. So I hope the producer Lay's will find this chart useful to understand the distribution of weight for packets from different batches, and then we'll take the required action. So let us get started and see how we can create this chart inside our Excel. Now here on screen we have the same data set from our previous video. So let us select this, and now if I go to insert, click on this box and whisker plot, this chart is being created. So this looks a little weird for us. This is not a box and whisker plot. It has just plotted the numbers on our chart. So with this default format, we will not be able to create our box and whisker plot inside Excel. So you will have to change the format of this table into a flat table. Now we will be using Power Query to convert this table into our flat table. If you want to learn more about Power Query, then you can enroll into my other course using the discount coupon provided at the end of this course. So anyways, let us get started and convert this table into a flat table. So go to data, then let us select from table and range. So let us select this first column, right click, unpivot other columns. Let us rename this batches number, and this will be weight in grams. This will be a sample number. Let us click close and load to. We will load this data back to our existing sheet. So I can load this data over here, and this data has been loaded. So let us now convert this properly into our box and whisker plot. So let us go to insert. Let us select this and let us select box and whisker plot. So here you can see our box and whisker plot has been created for us. So let us format this a little bit. Let us change the width and height of this chart. So let us select this y-axis, Control 1. And now we will select minimum at 670 as well. Will be also fine for us. So this looks fine. So let us select this chart, go to fill option, then no fill, so that it looks proper. Let us select this horizontal lines. Let us format this very quickly. Change the color, change the width, change the dash type. And this looks fine. So change the color of this y-axis as well. This can be text with gray color. And this will be also gray color. So we can delete the chart title and let us click close. So here you can see that our chart looks fine to me. So we will have to add our chart title with our text box. So let us drag this. We can type our chart title for this one. So this way I have created this chart title. So let us format this a little bit. Let us convert this to a text in gray color. I can make it bold. So this way I have created our chart title. So let us increase the height so that entire thing is visible. So let us select both of them. Shape outline, no outline. Even for chart also we will say no outline. Now let us select our chart title and even chart. Let us go to align, center, and then let us group it. So that now our chart looks fine to me. So looking at this chart, I can clearly see that batch 2 is having a proper data set. Now looking at this chart, I can clearly see that batch 2 is our ideal batch. Batch 1 has a weight of samples lesser than 100 grams and batch 3 has a sample weight of more than 100 grams. So accordingly, we will have to take action on this chart. So that is it, like guys, from my side. See you guys in next video for more examples about box and whisker plot.